ready. What's your full name?
Thomas Patrick Casey.
I'm Kathy Sue Casey, and I was born Kathy Sue Young. And I also, for a while, was Kathy Sue Ellsworth.
My full name is Major Alistair Powers.
Nice name.
Okay, next. In what city?
In what city, state, and county?
I was born in Niles, Michigan, Berrien County, in 1945.
Were you born the same?
No, I was born in Marion, Indiana, which is in Grant County, Indiana, in 1949. Where were you born?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm too young. San Diego.
What year were you born?
May 12th, 2017.
2017.
What languages do you speak?
I speak English,
Or spring.
Andy speaks all kinds of computer languages.
you want to know what those are too?
I could speak 11 in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then hola.
Very good.
Yes.
I speak English, and I know some Spanish and some French, things like that. A little bit of words in different languages.
I could do British.
You can. How do you do it?
Hello.
Good.
Hello, mate.
There you
I
go.
speak Fortran, Basic, C, Unix.
How did you go to school when you were a kid?
I had to walk down to the bus. We had a real long lane.
The bus?
Yeah.
What did the bus look like?
Kind of like a bus.
School bus.
School bus.
Yellow.
Yellow. And a school bus, actually,
The school bus
didn't
was
like.
small. Kind of.
yeah, it always got me my car sick, bus sick. So sometimes I even walked to school or walked home from school.
When I was your age, we lived out in the country, and I had to get on the school bus too. And we went into school at Miami, Indiana. And where there was one boy, his last name was Cunningham, and he always threw up on the bus. So it would be like I was with him, but it wasn't him.
Would I
How about you?
Well,
How do you go to school?
car?
You go by car?
Yeah, a car.
Does mom take you, dad, or?
My mom. It's like more my mom than my dad.
Uh-huh. And then how do you get back home?
Car.
Yeah,
How far is it?
I'm not far away from school,
that's good.
but like this, I'm like 10,000 billion miles away, I guess.
Yeah, right now.
I lived about 7 miles from school.
Just quite a while. And our school bus actually went from Michigan into Indiana and then back out.
How did you call people when you were a kid?
Hello, kid. We had,
What, an old telephone?
yeah, we had old telephones.
Yeah, we had them too.
Was it gold? Was it gold?
Golden
I
phone.
think it was black.
Black! Gold!
Yeah, we had a black telephone too. It had a short cord. And then when I got a little older, they started that you could buy extension cords for the telephone. But when I was your age, we had what was called a party line. And there were a lot of people that shared your line, and you had a certain ring. So like if it rang once, that would be one person's, they would answer. And if it rang twice, somebody else would answer. And you could hear other people's conversations on the telephone. How do you call people?
iPad.
On the iPad you call people? Oh.
How did you watch TV shows, and what was your favorite show?
We watched old TVs. They weren't very big, like about that big. And my favorite show was,
Flash Gordon.
yeah, probably Flash Gordon. I didn't like Howdy Doody.
Yeah, we should have talked about that before we got married, Major, because I did like Howdy Doody. I was going to show you what our TV looked like when I was a little girl. That's what our TV looks like.
How thick is it? It must be.
It was about like that wide.
I knew it. It's because those TVs. They had to fit all the electronics in to make a TV work, but now they made it so that they can flatten TVs and still fit all the electronics in.
Right. So do you have a flat TV?
Flat TV.
Yeah. Is it on the wall or is it on a stand?
It's mounted on the wall.
Yeah. Sometimes we had portable TVs that you could buy, and you had to have like antennas on top of the TV, and we had no remote. You had to go up and actually turn knobs and change the channels. And if the signal wasn't good, then I was asked to go over and adjust the antenna on top. We called them rabbit ears because they looked like rabbit ears. We had to adjust them until the signal came in good.
What was your favorite game or board game?
What was your favorite game or board game, other than bullying your brother and two sisters?
Baseball.
Blowing things up.
Blowing things up?
Yeah.
I like blowing things up and tear down. And in PBG Drive. Especially the only thing you can blow up is cars in PBG Drive.
Good.
Yeah. My brother and I played Monopoly a lot. And he cheated, so he always won. He changed the rules on me.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your favorite game?
Tear down and PBG Drive. How did you take pictures?
Well, we had cameras that you had to put a roll of film in.
You mean like
Like a Brownie. Brownie was like a box camera.
Oh, I have one of those.
And you have
It's
put a roll of film in, and then you have to wind it.
Oh no, not the windy ones, but the ones that you like take pictures. It's like a what is it called, Mom? Polaroid.
Oh, you have
Oh, yeah?
one of those?
Yeah.
I had flash cubes that you could put in them.
How does the paint go in the right places?
There's a special film that's in the camera, and when the light from the object goes through the lens of the camera onto the film, the film holds it. And then you have to send it in to get developed, which means you send it in and somebody takes it and puts in chemicals, and out comes a picture.
We had a Brownie camera too, like Papa was talking about.
So you had to pay for all that stuff. It's kind of expensive.
How do you take photos?
I never really do, but it's the camera on my iPad.
Yeah.
How did you listen to music? And I know that it's iPod. The iPod.
Ooh, that was when your mama was little that I got one of those. we used to listen to music on a big radio. In fact, I have a picture of it somewhere that stood about this high, and it was about the size of a TV. And we'd tune in the
TV?
radio, and it would make static noise, and then you'd hear a noise, a person talking, or more static, and you'd hear music, and more static until you found the channel you wanted to listen to. And we listened to radio that way.
I didn't listen much to radio as much as I had a tape recorder and saved music on the tape recorder, and then I could listen to that.
And what about you? How do you listen to music, and what music do you like?
It's usually in the car.
What's your favorite song?
Running through my head.
All the things she said.
All the things she said, I mean.
All the things she said. I haven't heard that one.
What technology would you like to have in the future?
A transporter. Like on Star Trek, they can just send you back and forth to different places without having to have a car.
I would have a teleporter. And a nuke.
Yeah.
A nuke.
I would like a transporter too, and then that way I could get in a machine and go over and see Melanie when I wanted to, and I could get in a machine and then come to San Diego or Elsinore.
Or I can teleport to your house.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, I wanna play
Monopoly with us.
with Brayden. Let me just teleport.
Right.
Hi, Brayden.
Mm-hmm. Don't you want to come see us here?
Yeah, I'll teleport to their house, to your house, and then back to my house, and then
You get
one
dizzy.
day,
You'll
2
get
day,
dizzy.
3 day.
Right.
1 day, 2 day, 3 day.
Mm-hmm.
1 day, 2 day, 3 day. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Thank you for doing this interview.
Well, thank you for being the interviewer.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Major.
I love you.
Love you too.
Love you too.